Greetings, beloved viewers of Psych IQ. We're delighted to have you join us for another enlightening discussion. Today, we embark on a journey into the depths of the INFJ personality type. We invite you to listen closely until the end as we explore the intriguing topic of when an INFJ begins to prioritize themselves. Your presence and engagement are valued as we navigate this fascinating terrain together. 1. Understanding the INFJ. Before delving into the consequences of an INFJ focusing solely on themselves, it's crucial to grasp the essence of this personality type. INFJs are introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging individuals according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI. They possess a unique blend of traits that enable them to empathize deeply with others, understand complex emotions, and strive for harmony in their relationships and surroundings. The INFJ personality type, as categorized by the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, is a multifaceted blend of introversion, intuition, feeling, and judging. INFJs are often described as visionaries, possessing a unique ability to see beyond the surface and delve into the deeper layers of human emotion and experience. They are deeply introspective individuals who value authenticity and meaningful connections. At the core of an INFJ's personality lies a profound sense of empathy and compassion. They have an innate understanding of the complexities of human nature and a genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of others. INFJs are often drawn to professions such as counseling, social work, or teaching, where they can use their intuitive insights to make a positive impact on the lives of those around them. In social settings, INFJs may appear reserved or quiet at first glance, but beneath their calm exterior lies a rich inner world brimming with creativity and insight. They are keen observers who thrive in environments that allow them to engage in deep, meaningful conversations and explore complex ideas. INFJs are adept at reading between the lines and picking up on subtle cues, making them excellent listeners and advisors. One of the most striking traits of INFJs is their idealism. They possess a strong sense of purpose and are driven by a vision of a better world. INFJs are deeply committed to their values and beliefs, often dedicating themselves wholeheartedly to causes they believe in, whether it's environmental conservation, social justice, or humanitarian aid. Despite their altruistic nature, INFJs may also grapple with inner conflicts and existential questions. They are prone to overthinking and may experience bouts of self-doubt or existential angst as they navigate their place in the world. INFJs crave authenticity and meaning in all aspects of their lives, and they may struggle to reconcile their idealistic visions with the harsh realities of the world around them. In relationships, INFJs are devoted partners who seek deep emotional connections and mutual understanding. They value sincerity and honesty above all else and are fiercely loyal to those they care about. INFJs are intuitive about the needs and emotions of their loved ones, often going above and beyond to support and nurture them. Overall, understanding the INFJ requires delving beneath the surface and recognizing the intricate interplay of their introverted intuition, empathetic feeling, and discerning judgment. INFJs are complex individuals with a deep well of compassion and insight, and they play a vital role in bringing empathy, understanding, and positive change to the world around them. 2. The altruistic nature of INFJs. One of the defining characteristics of INFJs is their altruism. They have an innate desire to help and uplift others, often putting the needs of those around them before their own. INFJs derive immense satisfaction from making a positive impact on the lives of others, whether it's through lending a compassionate ear, offering insightful advice, or actively working towards social justice causes. At the heart of the INFJ personality lies an innate drive towards altruism and compassion that sets them apart from other personality types. INFJs, often referred to as the advocate or the counselor, possess a profound empathy that fuels their desire to make a positive impact on the world around them. One of the defining characteristics of INFJs is their unwavering commitment to serving others. They have an intuitive understanding of the struggles and suffering of those around them, and they feel compelled to alleviate pain and promote healing wherever they can. Whether it's comforting a friend in distress, volunteering at a local shelter, or advocating for social justice causes, INFJs are driven by a deep-seated desire to contribute to the greater good. INFJs excel in roles that allow them to leverage their empathy and insight to support and uplift others. They are natural caregivers who excel in professions such as counseling, therapy, or healthcare, where they can provide compassionate guidance and emotional support to those in need. INFJs have an uncanny ability to see the potential for growth and transformation in others, and they are committed to helping individuals realize their fullest potential. In their personal relationships, INFJs are deeply attuned to the needs and emotions of their loved ones. They approach relationships with sincerity and authenticity, fostering deep connections based on mutual trust and understanding. INFJs are adept at providing emotional support and guidance, offering a listening ear and wise counsel to those who seek it. However, INFJs' altruism can sometimes lead them to neglect their own needs in favor of others. They may struggle to establish boundaries or prioritize self-care, feeling guilty or selfish for focusing on themselves. This tendency to put others' needs above their own can leave INFJs feeling drained and depleted, unable to sustain the same level of compassion and empathy they extend to others. Despite the challenges, INFJs derive immense fulfillment from their altruistic endeavors. They find purpose and meaning in making a positive impact on the lives of others, and they are willing to make sacrifices to see their vision of a better world realized. INFJs are driven by a deep-seated belief in the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, and they are committed to creating a more compassionate and equitable society for all. In summary, the altruistic nature of INFJs is a defining aspect of their personality. Driven by empathy, compassion, and a desire for positive change, INFJs play a vital role in bringing healing, hope, and transformation to the world around them. 3. The dangers of neglecting self-care. While INFJs are natural caregivers, they can sometimes neglect their own well-being in the process. Constantly prioritizing the needs of others without attending to their own can lead to burnout, resentment, and a sense of emptiness. INFJs may find themselves feeling drained and depleted, unable to muster the same level of empathy and compassion they once effortlessly extended to others. While the altruism and compassion of INFJs are admirable traits, there exists a potential pitfall that accompanies their relentless dedication to serving others: the neglect of self-care. INFJs are notorious for putting the needs of others before their own, often at the expense of their physical, emotional, and mental well-being. At first glance, the selflessness of INFJs may seem noble and virtuous. They derive immense satisfaction from helping others and making a positive impact on their lives. However, this relentless focus on external needs can take a toll on INFJ's own health and happiness if they fail to prioritize self-care. One of the primary dangers of neglecting self-care is burnout. INFJs are known for their boundless empathy and emotional sensitivity, which can leave them vulnerable to absorbing the stress and negative emotions of those around them. Without proper boundaries and self-care practices in place, INFJs risk becoming overwhelmed by the demands of their caregiving roles, leading to physical exhaustion, emotional depletion, and mental fatigue. Furthermore, neglecting self-care can have long-term consequences on INFJs' overall health and well-being. Chronic stress and burnout can weaken the immune system, increase the risk of developing anxiety and depression, and contribute to a host of physical ailments such as headaches, digestive issues, and sleep disturbances. Over time, the cumulative effects of neglecting self-care can erode INFJ's resilience and vitality, making it increasingly difficult for them to cope with life's challenges. Another danger of neglecting self-care is the erosion of self-esteem and self-worth. INFJs are deeply attuned to the needs and emotions of others, but they may struggle to extend the same level of compassion and kindness to themselves. Constantly prioritizing the needs of others while neglecting their own can reinforce feelings of inadequacy, unworthiness, and self-doubt in INFJs, leading to a vicious cycle of self-neglect and diminished self-esteem. Moreover, neglecting self-care can strain INFJs' relationships and undermine their ability to effectively support and care for others. When INFJs neglect their own needs, they may become irritable, resentful, or emotionally distant, making it challenging for them to connect with and support their loved ones. By prioritizing self-care, INFJs can replenish their emotional reserves and cultivate healthier, more fulfilling relationships based on mutual respect, understanding, and support. While INFJ's altruistic nature is a commendable trait, it's essential for them to prioritize self-care in order to maintain their health, happiness, and effectiveness in serving others. By setting boundaries, practicing self-compassion, and prioritizing activities that nourish their mind, body, and spirit, INFJs can safeguard their well-being and continue making a positive impact on the world around them. 4. The shift towards self-focus. In some cases, INFJs may undergo a profound internal shift where they begin to prioritize their own needs and desires above everything else. This could be triggered by various factors such as personal growth, life experiences, or a realization of the importance of self-care. While this transition may initially feel empowering, it can also unearth a myriad of conflicting emotions and challenges for the INFJ. For INFJs, the journey towards self-focus can be a profound and transformative experience, marked by introspection, self-discovery, and personal growth. While INFJs are inherently altruistic and empathetic individuals, there may come a time when they feel compelled to turn their focus inward and prioritize their own needs and well-being above all else. This shift towards self-focus can be triggered by various factors, such as life transitions, personal challenges, or a deepening sense of self-awareness. INFJs may find themselves at a crossroads, questioning their role in the world and reassessing their priorities and values. This internal questioning often serves as a catalyst for change, propelling INFJs towards a journey of self-exploration and self-renewal. As INFJs embark on this journey of self-focus, they may encounter a range of emotions and challenges. They may grapple with feelings of guilt, selfishness, or uncertainty as they navigate unfamiliar territory and confront their own needs and desires. For INFJs who are accustomed to putting others first, prioritizing self-care can feel like a radical departure from their usual way of being, leading to inner conflict and resistance. However, despite the initial challenges, the shift towards self-focus can ultimately lead INFJs to a deeper sense of authenticity, fulfillment, and empowerment. By honoring their own needs and desires, INFJs can cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness and self-compassion, laying the foundation for personal growth and transformation. One of the key benefits of embracing self-focus is the opportunity for INFJs to reconnect with their own dreams, passions, and aspirations. INFJs are natural dreamers with a rich inner world of creativity and imagination, but their focus on others' needs may sometimes overshadow their own desires. By prioritizing self-care and self-expression, INFJs can reignite their sense of purpose and pursue activities that bring them joy, fulfillment, and meaning. Moreover, the shift towards self-focus allows INFJs to establish healthier boundaries and cultivate more balanced, fulfilling relationships. By honoring their own needs and limitations, INFJs can communicate more effectively with others, assert their boundaries, and create space for authentic connection and intimacy. This newfound sense of self-respect and assertiveness enables INFJs to navigate their relationships with greater clarity, confidence, and integrity. The shift towards self-focus is a natural and essential part of the INFJ's journey towards self-discovery and personal fulfillment. By prioritizing self-care, self-awareness, and self-expression, INFJs can embark on a transformative journey of healing, growth, and empowerment. Through this process, INFJs can deepen their understanding of themselves, cultivate greater authenticity and resilience, and continue making a positive impact on the world around them from a place of strength and wholeness. 5. Struggling with guilt and self-doubt. As INFJs navigate this newfound focus on themselves, they may grapple with feelings of guilt and self-doubt. They might question whether it's selfish to prioritize their own needs or worry about disappointing those who have come to rely on their unwavering support. This internal conflict can create a sense of inner turmoil and uncertainty for the INFJ, challenging their deeply ingrained sense of altruism. 5. Struggling with guilt and self-doubt. As INFJs navigate the intricate journey of prioritizing their own needs and well-being, they often encounter a myriad of complex emotions, chief among them being feelings of guilt and self-doubt. For individuals who have spent much of their lives caring for others and placing their needs above their own, the prospect of prioritizing self-care can evoke a range of conflicting emotions and inner turmoil. One of the primary challenges INFJs face when shifting towards self-focus is the deeply ingrained sense of responsibility they feel towards others. INFJs are natural caregivers who derive immense satisfaction from helping and supporting those around them. As a result, the notion of prioritizing their own needs can trigger feelings of guilt and selfishness as they worry about disappointing or neglecting the people they care about. Furthermore, INFJs are highly attuned to the emotions and needs of others, often to the detriment of their own well-being. They may struggle to differentiate between healthy self-care and selfishness, fearing that taking time for themselves will be perceived as neglecting or abandoning their responsibilities to others. This internal conflict can intensify feelings of guilt and self-doubt, making it challenging for INFJs to prioritize their own needs without experiencing a sense of moral or emotional distress. In addition to feelings of guilt, INFJs may also grapple with self-doubt as they navigate the uncharted territory of self-focus. For individuals who are accustomed to deriving their sense of worth and identity from their roles as caregivers and nurturers, the prospect of prioritizing their own needs can evoke feelings of insecurity and uncertainty. INFJs may question whether they deserve to prioritize their own happiness and well-being, or worry about the potential repercussions of doing so. Moreover, INFJs may struggle to reconcile their altruistic ideals with the practical realities of self-care. They may fear that prioritizing their own needs will be perceived as selfish or indulgent, especially in a society that often glorifies self-sacrifice and martyrdom. This internal conflict can undermine INFJ's confidence in their own decisions and erode their sense of self-worth, leading to a cycle of self-doubt and indecision. Despite the challenges, it's important for INFJs to recognize that prioritizing self-care is not selfish or indulgent, but rather a necessary component of maintaining their health, happiness, and effectiveness in serving others. By acknowledging and validating their own needs and emotions, INFJs can cultivate a greater sense of self-compassion and self-acceptance, laying the foundation for personal growth and fulfillment. Struggling with feelings of guilt and self-doubt is a natural and inevitable part of the INFJ's journey towards self-focus. By acknowledging and addressing these emotions with honesty and compassion, INFJs can navigate the challenges of prioritizing self-care with greater clarity, confidence, and resilience. Through this process, INFJs can cultivate a deeper sense of authenticity and wholeness, enabling them to continue making a positive impact on the world around them from a place of strength and self-assurance. 6. Rediscovering balance and harmony. Despite the challenges, the journey towards self-focus can ultimately lead INFJs to rediscover a sense of balance and harmony within themselves. By honoring their own needs and practicing self-care, INFJs can replenish their emotional reserves and cultivate a stronger sense of self-awareness and authenticity. This newfound equilibrium empowers INFJs to continue serving others from a place of strength and resilience. For INFJs embarking on the journey of self-focus, one of the most rewarding aspects is the opportunity to rediscover balance and harmony in their lives. As they navigate the delicate dance of prioritizing their own needs while continuing to support others, INFJs embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and personal growth, ultimately leading to a greater sense of equilibrium and well-being. Central to the process of rediscovering balance and harmony is the cultivation of self-awareness and self-compassion. INFJs learn to tune into their own needs and emotions with greater clarity and sensitivity, acknowledging and validating their experiences without judgment or self-criticism. By cultivating a deeper understanding of themselves, INFJs can make more conscious and intentional choices that honor their well-being and align with their values and aspirations. Moreover, rediscovering balance and harmony requires INFJs to establish healthy boundaries in their relationships and responsibilities. INFJs learn to communicate their needs and limitations with honesty and assertiveness, setting clear boundaries that protect their time, energy, and emotional well-being. By asserting their boundaries, INFJs create space for authentic connection and mutual respect in their relationships, fostering a sense of harmony and equilibrium. As INFJs prioritize self-care and self-compassion, they also learn to let go of perfectionism and embrace imperfection. INFJs are often perfectionists who hold themselves to high standards and strive for excellence in everything they do. However, this relentless pursuit of perfection can be exhausting and unsustainable, leading to feelings of stress, anxiety, and self-doubt. By embracing imperfection and practicing self-acceptance, INFJs can cultivate a greater sense of peace and contentment in their lives, freeing themselves from the burden of unrealistic expectations. Furthermore, rediscovering balance and harmony involves cultivating a sense of presence and mindfulness in everyday life. INFJs learn to savor the present moment and find joy and beauty in the simple pleasures of life. Whether it's taking a leisurely walk in nature, indulging in a favorite hobby, or spending quality time with loved ones, INFJs prioritize activities that nourish their mind, body, and spirit, fostering a deeper sense of connection and fulfillment. Ultimately, the journey of rediscovering balance and harmony is an ongoing process of self-discovery and personal growth for INFJs. By prioritizing self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-care, INFJs can create a life that is in alignment with their values, aspirations, and deepest desires. Through this process, INFJs cultivate a greater sense of balance, harmony, and well-being, enabling them to continue making a positive impact on the world around them from a place of strength, authenticity, and wholeness. 7. Embracing authenticity and boundaries. Central to the process of prioritizing self-care is the cultivation of authenticity and boundaries. INFJs must learn to honor their own values, desires, and limitations without succumbing to external pressures or expectations. By setting healthy boundaries and asserting their needs, INFJs can navigate their relationships and responsibilities with greater clarity and integrity. As INFJs journey towards prioritizing self-focus and rediscovering balance and harmony, a pivotal aspect of this process is the embrace of authenticity and boundaries. Authenticity involves aligning one's actions, values, and emotions with their true self, while boundaries entail establishing limits and guidelines that safeguard one's well-being and integrity. For INFJs, embracing authenticity and boundaries is essential for cultivating a life that is rooted in truth, self-respect, and empowerment. Embracing authenticity begins with the courageous act of acknowledging and honoring one's true self. INFJs are deeply introspective individuals who possess a rich, inner world of thoughts, emotions, and aspirations. However, societal expectations and pressures may sometimes lead INFJs to suppress or hide aspects of their true selves in favor of conformity or acceptance. By embracing authenticity, INFJs reclaim ownership of their identity and embrace all facets of who they are, unapologetically and without reservation. Moreover, embracing authenticity involves cultivating a sense of self-acceptance and self-love. INFJs learn to embrace their strengths, quirks, and imperfections with compassion and kindness, recognizing that true authenticity lies in embracing the totality of their being. By practicing self-acceptance, INFJs create space for genuine connection and intimacy in their relationships, fostering a sense of trust, openness, and vulnerability. In addition to embracing authenticity, INFJs also learn the importance of establishing healthy boundaries in their relationships and interactions. Boundaries serve as a protective shield that safeguards INFJs' emotional, physical, and mental well-being from external influences and demands. INFJs learn to recognize and assert their boundaries with clarity and assertiveness, communicating their needs and limitations with honesty and respect. Establishing boundaries allows INFJs to create space for self-care and self-preservation in their lives. They learn to prioritize activities and relationships that nurture and support their well-being while setting limits on those that drain their energy or compromise their values. By establishing healthy boundaries, INFJs cultivate a greater sense of autonomy and agency in their lives, empowering them to make choices that align with their true desires and aspirations. Furthermore, embracing authenticity and boundaries enables INFJs to cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections with others. By honoring their own truth and respecting the boundaries of others, INFJs create a foundation of trust and mutual respect in their relationships. They learn to navigate their interactions with authenticity, empathy, and integrity, fostering a sense of connection and belonging that enriches their lives and those of others. In conclusion, embracing authenticity and boundaries is a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment for INFJs. By honoring their true selves and setting healthy boundaries, INFJs create a life that is aligned with their values, aspirations, and deepest desires. Through this process, INFJs cultivate a greater sense of authenticity, resilience, and fulfillment, enabling them to navigate life's challenges with grace, integrity, and authenticity. In conclusion, the journey of self-discovery for an INFJ is a complex and deeply transformative process. While prioritizing one's own needs may initially feel unfamiliar and challenging, it ultimately paves the way for greater personal growth, fulfillment, and authenticity. We'd love to hear from you. Have you experienced a shift towards self-focus as an INFJ? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Psych IQ for more insights into the fascinating world of psychology and personality types. Until next time, take care of yourselves and